afternoon.
Have you got my bird feeder?
No, not quite. Check back in a little while.
Kind of hoping. Oh, well.
How can I help you?
Well, apparently I need a weapon. So, where can I get a weapon? Just in case I ever run out of those. I can't do anything with this, so you get to have a nice, beautiful axe. Isn't that nice? Oh, I got another one of those. That's good. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. I have a feeling those are going to be useful for me. So we're up to 397.
That's a bit out of fashion.
So I'm going to do a little bit of inventory cleaning because I'm going to get some stuff out of the stash to sell to Lionel right now. But I'll be back in a little bit. A little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What can I do?
You're looking very tall today.
I ran. So yeah, we're a little cleaned up now. Got the old inventory kind of sorted. Got some new weapons. Which? Oh, he went by it because it's broken. All right. Well, I've got a cleaver. I don't have a rock anymore, so I can't sharpen it. I got a cleaver. I got a pipe. I've got sludger. I don't even know what the sludger looks like. Never used it before. Never played hard mode before, so. Well, I don't know how to get up there, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to help me. If you go through one of these weird patches while in town that goes out into the wilderness, you will find very few points of re-entry, if any. Because there's usually only just the one or two ways out, and then the rest of the ways are the bridges back. So you might end up walking all the way around to a bridge. So I probably could have gone that way, but I really just I just don't want to. I don't want to. Can I do something? Oh, hey, buddy.
Miss Boyle?
Yeah.
Look, if you're still mad about that incident with the, tea cozy.
Oh, no. I need your assistance. It's sort of private. I've heard there's a fake pill that makes you look like you've had joy.
Silly rumors.
I sort of need one.
Why would you want to go off your joy?
It's for Beatrice. Well, it's sort of for me.
You're going to slip it to her?
It's just...
If you're tired of her, break things off like a man.
No, I love her. It's just... Well, ever since we started seeing each other, she says she loves me. But she loves everything. Me, long walks, sunsets and rainbows, of course. Simon says, big wristwatches on a man, wrapping paper, dandelions, a good night's sleep, ribbons, Uncle Jack's bedtime stories.
We get it. We got it.
Commemorative spoons.
We get it.
I have to know if it's real.
She'd be a downer, even if it's temporary.
The moment she tells me the truth, I'll give her a real joy. Promise.
Are you sure you want the truth?
You used to be very interested in my mojo recipe. A dab a day keeps the doctors away, remember?
Yes. I remember. That would be handy.
Wasn't that a brand new recipe when you came across Arthur? But now you're talking about it like it's old times with Sally.
All right. The recipe?
I'll give it to you tomorrow after I see Beatrice.
See, you only do that to hold someone hostage to talk to later. That's the only reason you make a deal like that. I'll give it to you tomorrow. You don't need anything more from Sally other than you're going to want someone to have a confession with. Any coins? Coins? Hey. Oh. Anyone when you were like a kid walk by a fountain, see all those shiny coins and be like, that's a waste. I want them. Oh well. I'll leave it. Whoops.
Oh, what's wrong, dear?
Girls are so beastly. And they tell such vile lies.
How did you provoke them?
How did I?
Oh,
You act superior and keep to yourself when
Because
you're not...
I don't sit around with them smoking and gossiping about boys and teachers.
You spend all your time with the boys in Rocket Club. They'll probably think you're trying to poach their boyfriends.
They don't even have boyfriends.
Sally, dear, boys aren't your real friends.
Ouch.
They're just after one thing. If you don't have girlfriends, you won't have any friends at all.
and Sally has no gal pals. At all, that we can see. She has no one. Man, that is some harsh truth for her, too. I think it's a lot better now. Now, obviously, it's a lot better now. But it's still out there for people who think that it's not happening. It still happens. Well, hey. I like little red doors.
Where are you going in
I'm
such a
sorry.
hurry?
I'm sorry.
Mustache.
Lovely day for it.
Is someone there?
No, it's
Lovely
fine.
weather.
It's good.
I learned a new patty cake routine. Do you want to try?
No, I don't. Lost letter page. Have I read that one yet? So I picked up like recordings to Bleach, and they were all read while being Arthur. Yeah, this is that creepy one with the whole squeaky latex rubbers and it's the serial killer page. Okay, what are we? Which bridge is this? Which bridge is this one? What troublesome? Oh, hey. Getting all the memories. Hey, Bing.
I don't care how smart you are. You have to make them feel smart if you want them to like you.
But they're all so dull. They can't see past the river.
Every man, even the most boring, has something fascinating in him. You just have to winkle it out of him. And...
I'd rather live in a hut in the woods on roots and berries.
Oh, I don't know what becomes of a girl like you. I swear to God I don't.
Bloody revolvers.
Well,
I've got a
let's-
sunshine somewhere, haven't I?
Yeah, let's be clever about it, right? Let's just be smart. I've even made a few extra. Let's see how it looks when it's happy. It's actually a nice little sound. And that thing isn't gonna zap us. How wonderful. Oh boy, but we can go back through here. Oh, it's Simon Says. I hate that one. As long as we can bypass it, we will. Don't run. Don't run. I would skip and hop on it, but you'd try to kill me if I did that. Literally. Ooh, so now we're in Maidenholm. I still love that. I'm never tired of like this little towns and everything. How about this one? Did we read this one before? I did not read this one actually. I'm pretty sure while I was Arthur. The Reverend John Dainty, St. Michael's Church, 22 Hither Lane, St. George, home. I thought it was St. George's. Dear Vicar, I'm writing to you because I was disturbed by the joke you made about Downer in yesterday's sermon. I know everybody thought it was a very funny joke. I love a laugh as much as anyone, and I thought it was funny at the time. But then it began to bother me. Not in the sense of feeling bad or sad, of course, but philosophically. Who are we to mock Downers in Christ's church? Did Christ mock the poor and downtrodden, or did he mock the Pharisees and the hypocrites? Do we really want to start by drowning 100 Downers? Where would we end? I know I'm going on entirely too long about one joke, but it is important to keep up standards, don't you think? And as Vicar, we have to look to you to set the standard, don't we? you. It's perfectly fine when Uncle Jack makes jokes about downers. No one takes him too seriously, not when he has his jolly hat on, and I have laughed at many a downer joke. It seems we tell new ones every day. At any rate, they seem new. Memory joke. But in a sermon, shouldn't we have more sympathy? Instead of mocking, shouldn't we be praying for downers to come to their senses and take their joy again? Your most devoutedly, Sylvia Hockney. Little bit of a hypocrite, but you know, it's also about 80% of people out there, including me at times. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I'm on sunshine. I could have gone that way, but sunshine was running out. The sunshine was running out, and I would have been detected by the horror.
The thing I always liked about Arthur was being with him was like being alone, but with someone.
I like that. I really do. And I won't even try and explain it because it sounds nice by itself. That looks like a hatch to me. It looks like a hatch to me.
Oh, well, look at you. Ah, to be young again.
Let me in, let me in, let me in. It got very quiet as I came in here. Oh, okay, so Arthur's already been here. I wasn't able to teleport over here. That better mean that I can still come here. I mean it. I really, really mean it. Okay, I'm not seeing anything particularly good to pick up. Here's the diary. This is Prudence's diary, and I left it up on another video that you all could check out and read yourselves. There was quite a bit there that I didn't read at the time. Seriously, I didn't get to flip that, so I better be allowed to come back. Ooh, bleach. Interesting place to store it. So, I'm going to take a little break at this point. I don't know if... I won't be ending a video here. It's a terrible place to end a video. But I'm going to take a little break here because I'm hungry. But we're very close to getting to the chemist shop. So, hopefully only good things will happen there. Bye. I don't know if I read this before, but, Dear Jack, forgive a total stranger writing you, but I feel after all these years as if I know you better than I know many of the people in my family. To me, you're no longer Uncle Jack. You're Jack. I can see that you're a good and kind man, full of love and laughter. But Jack, I can tell that you are not fulfilled. Lately, has there been an edge in your voice, as if you know something is missing? Jack, I can tell that you are alone in this world. It's not fair that you, who have done so much to make us all feel less lonely, should have no girl who loves you best of all. Jack, I know this is terribly forward, but I want to be that girl. I know I can never make you personally happy, but please write back and let me know if you could ever let me prove it to you. You deserve all the good things. I love you, Fiona Slaymaker. So actually, Fiona is rather perceptive because there is a reason why he's got an edge to his voice. And it's very interesting that they say specifically girl and not woman. But kind of a play on words, I think, to reinforce later. I made it to the chemist! Finally! Chemist. That's a very creative name. So we can get on with
Sally
things.
Boyle himself is upstairs tinkering.
When will he be?
It's been weeks now. It's a device you left behind. Apparently, it's quite clever
Well,
and
of course.
complex.
I just came to buy some chemicals.
Over my cold, dead body.
Fiona.
It's not just borrowing my man while you were here. I could have got over that. It's the ambitions you put into him.
Fiona, I'm sorry.
He wants to be more than a village chemist. How's that, I says? Will you go to London to study to be a doctor? Will you take over Haworth Labs?
Maybe.
She still wouldn't take you back, I says.
Ouch.
But you sold him the stars. And now he can't barely see where he's going.
Maybe he liked me because I thought he could be more. You ever think of that?
Yeah,
Get out of
push
here.
push the angry lady
Get
further.
out, you witch! And don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out.
And I can't barter either. Ugh. What happens if I push the button? A whole lot of nothing.
She's mellowed. Fiona said Stuart's been working on my old pituitary extractor. Maybe I can get it back from him later, when she's not in the shop.
Yeah, sounds like a
Wait.
good idea.
Harry Cavendish. He still works for the labs, doesn't he? And he owes me a favour. I'll drop by his house.
And how far away is this place? Oh, not terribly far. Oh, is this where the lady wanted lily bulbs? I have a drink, finally. I have tea. Nope, my tea. Nope, my tea. Oh, poor Sally. She hasn't been drinking anything because she didn't want to take away from the water that she might unexpectedly need for Gwen. Oh, poor dehydrated Sally. I mean, she used to be a model, so I'm sure she's not entirely unused to the lack of food and drink. Buddy, good act. Oh my god, it's a duo this time. It's a pair of you. Oh, your poor ankle. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. You look smashing. Toy shop. Oliver's office. You see a lot of the same names over and over. Hello.
Harry?
Oh, it's not you two, Sally.
It's Sally. Sally Boyle.
Harry.
Just a moment. Just a moment, damn it. I can't get to the door as fast as I used to.
Mr. Potter's come a long way.
Sally Boyle. I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
What's that mean?
What happened to your
14 years?
eyes?
Oh, this little thing. Dr. Hughes miscalculated the brominating reaction, and it blew up in my face. Then he convinced Dr. Verloc it was my fault. So I got the sack.
That weasel.
Oh, you
course.
don't have to pretend you're interested in the tedious old lab.
Hey,
Have
back
the
off,
glamorous
dude.
life of an experimental chemist.
It's a bit blocked at the moment. Can't get mercury amalgam.
Did you know they vent gallons of it onto Rat Home?
Sounds like a
Oh,
bad
but you
thing.
wouldn't. You've moved on to greener pastures.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
relax.
I thought Anton knew what he was doing.
Oh, I don't blame you for leaving us all behind.
Dude.
When love fades, you have to move on. Well, I'm sure you'll figure out where to find some
They even
amalgam.
have like little scars
Maybe I
around
will.
his eyes.
But someone's
Wow.
got to prove it was Dr. Hughes's fault you lost your eyes.
You know, you're right. He could hurt someone else.
Is there any evidence that it was his fault?
You know, now that you mention it, his lab notes. He keeps them in his doctor bag. I bet they're all the evidence I need. Oh, you know what? I bet they'd also tell me how to extract the amalgam you need out of the stuff the lab is piping onto Rat Home.
Which I'll read
get
right
his
away
lab
once
notes.
I get
Here's
those
where
notes.
He lives. Come back, and I'll tell you where to
Your
find
hand's
the
empty.
pump outlet.
Don't go anywhere.
Wouldn't dream of it.
So is that how, men would treat Sally if they couldn't look at her face? Dear Father McCartney, donning his socks in the middle of the night. Father James McCartney, St. Johnny. Dear Father McCartney, it was so lovely to bump into you by the fountain the other day. I hope I didn't seem too distracted. I might have had a bit too much joy that morning. You know how it is these days. Has it really been so long since I was an altar boy in your choir? It feels like yesterday. I have a favor to ask you. It's been some years now, if I remember right, which who knows anymore, that I've felt out of step with the rest of the congregation at St. Michael's. More and more, they argue about what crisis forgiveness means if nobody can remember what they're asking forgiveness for. To tell the truth, I long for the old certainties I had as a boy. I miss absolution. I miss the body and blood. I miss going forth to sin no more. I want to return to the church. But I doubt Gillian would take kindly to my returning to the fold. Her knitting club is all St. Michael's. Her flower-arranging friends are St. Michael's. Our neighbors are all St. Michael's. Is it wrong to want to convert in secret and to take Mass in secret? I suppose we did in the earliest days of the church, didn't we? I cannot remember the things I have done, but confession and Mass wash all sins clean, do they not? Would you have me back, your most devoutly, Robin Willoughby? That's a heavy message. That is heavy, and that touches on a bit of a psychology, the psychology. I guess, yeah, the psychology.
Odd. Those peepers weren't there before.
No.
Why are they trying to keep people out?
No. But it touches on the psychology and the mental health of the people, not to mention their souls. They're taking joy. They're erasing their memories. What happens when you bury that stuff too deeply? Well, actually, we already know. We've seen some of it. People have been going nuts. Oh, and I gotta wait like a whole day if I want to get that mojo recipe, which I probably can't make. And I'm all the way up here, and Sally's house is all the way down there, but I got a hatch over here. We're not going for mojo. Okay, am I trespassing?
Well, you can't say Dr. Hughes doesn't have a keen sense of style.
Yummy. So what's with the doctors being like, I don't know, it's like you can't outright call them like vampires or SS, but what's with the trash and the creepy house? Like, what is their representation from? Because I mean, I'm sure a lot of stuff in this game took inspiration from different sources, obviously, but like, what was the inspiration for the doctors precisely? I said vampires because Arthur calls him a vampire at one point, so that's kind of what sticks in my head. Now, if I take Sunshine as when I was Arthur, they couldn't smell me. So I do want like vinegar. I know vinegar is important. Oh, I can't check that. Ooh, pie. I know vinegar was like an important part of certain recipes. I don't know why my voice gets quieter when I'm like sneaking around. I mean, they can't hear me. Just kind of impulse, I guess.
I'd better be particularly careful in there. If he knows I'm there, it'll get nasty fast.
You never turn on when I want you to. But when I'm trying to be sneaky... That's some ominous music triggered by coming to the front door. So you can't just walk behind them because they'll smell you.
I can't.
See? What? Look at the piano bench. Wow. They're sadists, and what's the other word? Sadist and it's all foggy. Ooh, another canteen. Cool. These guys will kill me.
Good day to you.
You don't.
Get out! I don't What the heck is this under here with me? I'm gonna call that a pillow. But, I personally don't see this as being a very clever hiding place. Okay, music, I've got it. I got it. It's like whoa. Okay. Okay, you go somewhere. That's good. What were you even looking? It's not even looking at anything. What the heck? So there's a doctor behind that door, so I guess I don't really want to open that door.
I'm only trying to help, you know.
Mm-hmm. You ever do that thing where you tilt your head thinking you're going to get a good look at something on the screen? Yeah, it doesn't really work all that well for some reason. Okay, I see feet over there. Stiff upper lip. Reduces all damage taken by a small amount. I don't really need records, but... Is that a can on a string? Oh, that's... I don't know if that's just adds to the creepiness or... So maybe they're all like little boys who just really, really crave some power. And for whatever reason, this...
You've got... Let's see if we can't fix you up.
Okay, it's me and the music again. Bum, 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 bum. No! I don't want to get out. You get out. I was here first. Not really, but I'm going to say that I was. Okay. Where did he even come from? Did he come from this room? Okay, there's another staircase I have to get to, unfortunately. This jerk, I could just run past him. Didn't he walk out here, though? This is where I'm supposed to use tools, right?
What's going on?
Well, go check it out. Go look. Go look at it. Yeah, it's a good boy. It's a good boy. So, yeah, they're all basically like 10-year-olds who somehow looked at too many National Geographic books growing up and then wanted to be doctors. And it's just creepy. I'm surprised there's not like a collection of jars with a mysterious yellow liquid in it hanging around this place. Okay, so you're back in there and the door's shut, but now that I have the bag, I could just run out of here.
You don't belong here.
Yes, I do. Nope, I'm good. We're all good. I forgot. They got those crazy machines.
Quite a sturdy bag. I wonder if Gwen would fit in here. She'd need to be able to breathe, some source of oxygen, and soundproofing in case she starts crying. I bet Lionel could make something like that.
She thinks well while under stress. I'll give her that. Just calmly making some engineering plans for a enclosed carrying case for a little baby. Okay, music, we're done. We're done, music. Again. I have to have like a little compilation of all those weird sitting moments or something. If I remember. I won't remember. Why would I remember? I've always wanted to get one of those. I like antiques and stuff. I find them, I've always liked them, like going in antique shops, but I've always kind of wanted to get a vintage doctor's bag. They look cool. I don't know exactly what I would use it for. It's not exactly balanced in the best way. So if you loaded it down and made it heavy, it'd just be kind of annoying, actually. You get your side, I get my side. I keep picking up junk everywhere. It's all good. We're good. It's all good. Harry!
It's Sally. Sally Boyle.
I'm sorry, Harry.
Just a moment. Just a moment, damn it. I can't get to the door as fast as I used to.
I know, we've been through this.
Did you get Dr. Hughes's bag?
I've got it.
Aren't you Brillo?
I like that word.
Well,
Brillo.
here's the formula you'll need. You can get to Rathome via the maintenance tunnels. There's a code at the door. It's 1649.
I really am sorry about the accident. I thought Anton had a handle on things.
Well, now we know. Cheerio.
That is triggered and not a time thing. I'm kind of annoyed by that.
I'll need a few things before I go.
Oh, really?
I can get there from any hatch, now that I've got the code.
I'm sorry.
Well, look at you.
I'm sorry. He can smell me. I don't want to. It's okay, dude.
Lovely weather.
Did you hear?
I triggered the crier. Okay. So 16. What was it? 1649. Look in on Gwen. Not particularly all that much closer from over here, but got a baby with a wet diaper.
I'm so glad Foggy Jack doesn't live down there.
How do you know? Oh, I got another expansion kit, so I'm up to 120 pounds. That is a... I don't know. I'm not good with percentages necessarily. I mean, I know what like a percentage of something is, but when you start going above 100, so like, am I 50% better than I was before? Or is it like more like 66% better than I was before? I don't know. Now, honestly, if we continue at this rate, Sally's...
I've got another little tinkering job for you, Lionel.
I do so enjoy these little commissions. No one else challenges my imagination quite like you do. That's a rather odd bag. What would you need that for?
Oh, that's for certain compounds that have to be kept at a very specific temperature and pressure.
Aren't you clever? Well,
Yes, she is.
it might take a little while, but
Everyone
I
says
think
so.
I can figure it out. Come on back in a little while.
So... you could almost complete her act at this point, in a way. Because... all you need are like those two devices that she's having Lionel make. But... I already ran into where the problem is earlier, so it's kind of weird. You got a few other little things you have to trigger first, of course. I want to run. Can I run? Oh, look, another one for the collection.
The thing about men is, they pretend to be brave. When they act brave, it's hard to remember they're just people. When a man seems quite certain of himself, you know he's hiding something.
Yeah, I act more certain the less certain I am. Sometimes. Well, if I need to get something done. Yeah. Yeah, since I'm here. Nope, not that one. This one. Oh, you're right there. Way to just man the place. Cool. Trainers? Was it trainers I wanted or boxing shoes? I want boxing shoes. What? Wait, the boxing shoes were... where'd they go? I thought there was more of them. They were like 70 something pounds. Where I had like 300 400 pounds earlier. What just happened? Did I screw up something when I saved the game earlier? Did I get robbed? What happened to all the money I had? Nobody wants those blue currant berries. That's kind of annoying. Well, fiddlesticks. I had a ton of money earlier. Oh. I think the game just cheap shotted me. I think because I checked in with I had too much money.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Sorry. I honestly think I must have like.
Oh, it's been too long.
Read anything worth talking about lately?
I tapped the shift button for half a second, folks. Calm your butts down.
Lovely day for it.
Where you going in such a hurry?
Don't you look well?
Lovely day for it.
such an hurry?
I'm not
clear
even
up soon,
running
I imagine.
anymore.
Where are you running off to?
I'm not
You
running.
look well.
Where are you running off to?
Right as rain.
It's supposed to be able to calm people down by talking to them. That didn't work. Do. See at that part. I'm gonna cut the next piece. Well, I just ducked to get in here, and people don't freak out if I duck for a moment. But you take one little skippy step, and you're on. Yes.
Oh, God. Do you need a change again?
Yes, babies usually do. The Sword and the Stone, Fairy Tales of the Brothers Grimm. I like your collection, Sally, so far. What else you got over here? Ivanhoe. I gotta figure out what this Ivanhoe is. He King in Yellow. Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Ivanhoe. The Fairy Tales of the Brothers Grimm. By 4. Sword in the Stone. Guys, you kind of, got a little bit repeating here. London to Ladysmith via Pretoria. There's a Pretoria, Indiana. I don't like it. Don't know what they are. Any other different ones? Oh, she does need some food if she can balance on that thing. Nope, nothing new there. And we don't know what that book is. Okay, sorry. Distracted. Momentary distraction. Had a distraction. I could sleep and knock out this quest. But then we might need more nappies and baby bottles. Alright, let's just bear through it. Hi. Don't look at my hole. So we're going to get back to track access because we got to use the track access. Because
I don't actually like long walks.
That's a shame. I'd go on a long walk with you. I'm on an invisible wall. Nope, I'm just pushing the wrong button. Okay, so you actually have to use this menu thing, which never works any other time I want to
I hope
use
this
it.
is vol au voyage.
Voila lavage. So you
Just like childbirth. You barely remember the misery.